How satisfying was that, Tony?
Very. Yeah, it was terrific. We felt we were a little bit to go at half time. We to be 14-0 up, and we just felt that we hadn't really hit our straps. It's a nice position to be in. We felt we needed to kick on a bit because a team like Leeds could turn it around, and they've done that to us before this year. And when we've had a commanding lead, so. The boys dug in. There was a lot of attitude there today from our boys, but you can see why Leeds are a champion team as well. They got a lot of threat right across the field, and they were never going to lay down, and they were always got some danger people there. But these boys weren't going to be denied. They've had a great cup run in terms of putting great performances together. Probably with the exception of the Bradford game, I don't think we were as good in that game, but all through the cup, we've been in pretty good form, and these boys know how to live for the cup, and they're getting better at the consistency of the league too. But we've got a bit to go there yet.
Lee, your reaction to winning the last job when you're out on the pitch was, quite breathtaking. You celebrated while you were still playing, so obviously it meant a lot to you.
Yeah, it means a lot, but it's a bit of a goal that I set myself in both cup finals to win it. Probably ever told someone, nobody else before either. If I won the Leinster, that means Warrington go close to winning the Challenge Cup or win it. And that's the only reason why I'm so pleased that I'm winning it. That it means that the team celebrates winning the Challenge Cup. It's something what I'll probably look back on when I finish and go down in history, which is really good, but the main thing is that I've just won the Challenge Cup with a really, really special bunch of guys and special staff as well.
How does it make more that you actually didn't just win the Leinster, you actually smashed it? You got 34 and 40 votes, which is probably almost unprecedented.
Yeah, it does. I've paid a few off. It's great, guys. Yeah, I'm really proud that I've done that. But I'm a team player, I'm not an individual. People might see me as an individual on the field, but it's all about the team. And Richie Mathers at fullback scored 3 tries over the line. Chris Hicks scored 3 tries. Ryan Atkins scored 2. And the forwards. I think you played on that pitch, you don't realise how much it takes out of you, and to play the forward out there, it's immense, and can't thank them enough.
How does the achievement of retaining the trophy compare with winning it for the first time?
Yeah, it's special winning it, but to retain it, that means that you're close to being a champion, if not a champion side. We've got a special bunch of guys, like I said, and we didn't mention much about retaining it, but we worked down hard to do that in the weekend in the leading up to it.
Tony, what would you say about your side's goal line defence today?
Ours, fantastic. Richard Mathers, I agree. What he did there today was not only some try-saving defence, but game-saving defence. He was enormous, and really pleased for Rich. Everybody behind the scenes know how much pressure I put on him at certain times, but how much support I've given him as well over the times. And he's a terrific young man, and he certainly showed up and did a fantastic job. That's the best game I've seen him play in the Warrington colours, and he's got a bit more to do yet. We all have. We're going to relish this and treat it for what it is and enjoy it. But we've still got a bit more work to do, and we're not going to rest on our laurels after today.
Morris, can you compare the 2 performances this year and last year? Does it show that you've advanced as a side, do you think?
Yeah, it was totally different last year. We had a fantastic cup run, but our Super League form suffered as a result. This year, the experience last year certainly helped us. I think we've been a lot more consistent in the Super League, but also injuries last year we've down to the bare bones. I think there's just about 17 fit players this year. There's an embarrassment of players really. Trying to leave a couple of fit boys out, which was pretty hard on them boys. And once you get your hands on a bit of silverware, you get a bit of a desire and incentive to go down and do it again. And we've made it our goal to go down and defend this magnificent trophy.
Tony, when you came to the club, what sort of long-term plan did you have, and how far into it are you at the moment, do you think?
I ask my people to get better week by week. That's my long-term plan. There it is. You've got it. You've got my secret. That's what I do. I ask them to get better each week on week. As people, as players, if they do that, this sort of thing can happen. And it's no guarantee. You need good experts around you. In the conditioning area, in the, all sorts of the coaching area. Jimmy's my right hand man at the moment. We're a great team. We're loving each other at the moment. Jimmy and I are sitting up there patting each other on the back. About how good coaches we are, I'm not sure about that. It's just these players. We ask our players to get better as people and better as players. Long term, I think we're going to get better over the next few years because we start to understand what it takes to win games and then be consistent. But it's all the sacrifices. It's knowing when you go and have your fun and when not to, and what to eat and when to sleep and when not to, and all that sort of things. And we're getting better at that. We've got a way to go. I keep saying, and I'm happy to say publicly, I think we're going to be a better team next year. We're a good team at the moment. We're on the improve, and whilst these players are working hard, I think we're going to get better and better.
A lot of coaches have a player who they regard as sort of their embodiment on the pitch. Do you have one particular player in the team, or do you just expect everyone to take the message on board?
Yeah, no, there's too many special boys. There's, they're all, in their own way, they all contribute. There's certain people I give, different responsibilities to, and take upon themselves anyway. It's not just up to me. The players sort themselves out. They know their roles most of the time, and that's what they're becoming good at. The more I can sit back and watch and enjoy, the better. Then they're becoming really good rugby league players. They're starting to self-coach, and they know when things are going well and when they're not. I think that's what coaching is about. Educating them to understand what's needed at what time, and they're pretty good at that. I think we're going to get better at that, but we're doing okay at the moment.
Straight back to Super League, so what do you think this match will do for your chances and the leagues as well?
I'll talk about ours. Ours is going to be a quick turnaround. We're London on Friday, so we'll get home, say hi to everyone, and come back again. But we've also got a presentation night on Tuesday night and all that. It's going to be a real test of our character the next couple of weeks, I think. A test of our, how tough we are physically and mentally. I think, and how tough we are in some of those sacrifices that we're talking about. Whether we're prepared to go that extra mile, we'll find out. Each individual will make their own decisions, but hopefully we will as a team as well. And we'll look forward to getting back into Super League and doing our best there.
League's a bit clear on the sacrifices. Richard Marley got left out today, and he sacrificed his being disappointed to move through professional and become. And for a 20-year-old lad, it's shown massive professional maturity and professional. This is just as much for him as well.
Well, it's a bit of a cliche. Is this the best moment of your career, would you say, for House Accolade?
It certainly beats most of them, yeah. I can say the special times is very special, and there's not many coming around, but we're working towards getting more to the club, and it's up there.
Folks, I need to take Tony to the Radio 5 Live at 5:20, so one more question for Tony.
I've got one more, and I don't want to end on a negative, but I've got to say this publicly because I've been saying it for a while now, and it's come to a head today. Our system, our drug testing system, is not where it needs to be. We had two boys dragged out, not dragged out, but when they weren't allowed to come into our dressing room and celebrate. They had to go off to somebody's office and sign up. I've talked about this through the officials. I don't know whether it's the hamper, and this is a separate article in one of your papers, but will you please follow it up, because I've been knocking my head against a brick wall on this one. Lee, for instance, is one of those players. He missed out on that moment, and it is only a few moments when you win, when you go back in the privacy of your own dressing room, where you sit down and you look at each other as athletes and go, we did it. You know, I appreciate we did all the public stuff out there. We've got, by the way, if they were going to do anything sinister and do anything to, you know, mask any drugs that they take, there was ample opportunity out there. They see the public over that. They could have done it then. So we're not allowed to take our people back into their dressing room to celebrate what is a very, very special moment. And for some of these people, it's a once in a lifetime. For some of them, it's been twice. But you understand what I'm saying here. Lee could have to be here for the next 4 or 5 hours. That's how long it took him last time. So when we're back at our hotel celebrating, or if we had to catch a plane, a train, a bus or whatever, he misses out. He's not part of our team from here on in, unless he can win a bottle. I think our system's wrong. I'm not against it. I want to catch the cheats. I don't think there should be cheating in it. You know all that, and I'll back up all that. But we're a team sport. It may work in individual sports, but the system we've got, it ain't working. I'm off my soapbox. I hope you use it somewhere. Thanks.
Sorry, who's the other one?
Harrison.
That explains a lot.
Good luck. Thanks.